My name is Pauline Randall. I'm a partner of Randall Thorp Landscape Architects, and we're responsible for the master plan of the Haydock Grange site. The master plan is basically a framework for development. So it comprises a site layout, but it also has within it those aspects of the development that can't be put onto a plan. So it's what the developer will intend to do about things like affordable housing and making payments for local schools, for example, should that be needed. We are specialists in landscape architecture and urban design, and that means that we have to have an understanding of all aspects of development, through from site ecology and traffic through to social development and community development in the future. The purpose of the public consultation was primarily for us to allow the local people to make an input into the brief for the master plan. So local people identified a wide range of issues that either were of concern to them or local things in their area that aren't working particularly well. So for example, they identified that they have difficulty crossing the road to the church, or the church has a car parking problem. So what we can do now is take those things away and build them into the site layout, and we'll try and ensure that we provide in the site layout the facilities that will overcome some of those issues. The master plan helps by providing a new road network which enables obviously people to access our houses, but we also have an opportunity to make improvements to the roads around. We are hoping that we will be able to include in the scheme a section of traffic calming on Hoyles Lane. We're certainly aiming to provide car parking, both for the post office and possibly also for the church and the nursery. We'll be providing pedestrian crossings to overcome those problems that the locals identified. In terms of the wider network, that's really with the highways engineers. They're looking very carefully at the effects of traffic from the development, which once it leaves our site is dispersed over a very much wider network, and they're looking closely at all of the junctions over a very wide area to see what the effects are. Well, firstly, I need to be a little bit pedantic, because Greenbelt is a planning designation that is applied to the outskirts of cities where there's a danger of two settlements merging into each other, or where a city has grown so large that you need to constrain its outward growth. This land is not designated as green belt. On the contrary, it has actually been identified by the council in the past as the obvious location around Bartle for Preston to expand in the longer term. So there's no restriction on growth in this area. And we're trying to develop a scheme that will have minimum impacts on the environment in terms of adverse impacts, but will create a lot of new features. So we're hoping that we will be creating new wetland features, new hedgerows, new grasslands, and obviously new amenity space and new facilities for the local residents as well.